up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 38 of Hippies and Pancakes. As usual, I got D-Wade. I said D-Waves. I got Q-Waves with me.
Good.
I got D with me.
What's up, people?
Y'all know them, though. You know what I'm saying? I messed up with the intro, which I know what they are. So, yeah. Hey, bro, go ahead. It's on you, Q-Waves, man. What you got for me today, bro?
Man, how do you feel about Biden winning? I want to know your thoughts. How do you feel?
He already won,
How
man.
y'all
So
feel? You know?
I can say how I feel now that he won is I don't care. Cause I'm the type of person that wasn't gonna be moved either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was already moving how I was moving under the Trump administration. I mean, shit already was wicked. Like at this point, I don't know because I don't know what to expect from him. Like you gotta come through on some shit. You ain't. But then again, he didn't even give us nothing to come through on for real.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what did we just vote him in office for?
Right.
Because he just said, "Oh, come on, man, it's me, Joe, baby." Oh yeah, you're right. He's not Trump.
Right.
Basically, he didn't even have to come up with a slogan like Trump had: "Make America Great Again" or "Keep America Great." Trump, what was their shit? What was their slogan?
Damn.
You feel me? Nigga just came out the gate just like, you know what? I was fucking with Obama, y'all. Y'all remember me? Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
What about all the years that you was in the Senate before that?
Yeah.
That you was, you know what I'm saying? What about all them years? Like you been here since '73. So unless you're gonna go through and literally sign a bill that literally frees every man that you arrested that day, your first day out, what did you promise us? Nothing. At least Trump ass was like, you know what? I need another run of this shit. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, black people? Y'all want to come up with a contract? So I feel like I don't really give a fuck. I feel like, but
Did
I
you
also
vote for
feel
Trump?
did I vote? I didn't vote for nobody. I don't vote. You don't like the one time and the two times that I would have voted, I wasn't even old enough to vote for the first time, and that was for Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like other than that, it's nobody that I feel like even before Obama, when I was younger and I remember the presidents where we had fucking Bush, we had Bill, you know what I'm saying? And it's like
You
it
voted
wasn't
off?
never no.
It was other stuff to vote for.
What like shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect me. If y'all want shrooms, vote for shrooms then. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff I don't feel like the stuff that really matters get brought to my attention. Like I feel like you already know what we talk about all the time. Like if you want my vote, you gotta address the issues that for you know what I'm saying, that like pertain to me.
Right, but if you don't vote, you don't cast a voice for anything.
How you don't cast the voice for anything? I live here. I wasn't asked to be to be
But you
born
ain't
here.
I'm just saying you don't participate in the process of picking the person in power. It's just like I always say, they're gonna people in positions of power are going to cater to the people that put them there first. So I mean, it's not
So
that
you
you have
think
to vote for the person that wins, but if you don't even participate, if you're not even participating, I don't even have to look at you. You know what I mean? Cause I get the people that put me in office, and then I'm gonna work on the people that try to not keep me in office. But the people that ain't vote at all, I'm not worried
I
about their
mean
issues at all, cause they ain't got
I'm
nothing to do with it.
I'm not looking to be a priority to any of their agendas for either. Like I already see that for 29 years, personally, I wasn't a priority for them. You know what I'm saying? That's on a personal level. So for the people around me that I've come to encounter in those years, if you want to vote for something,
Mhm.
you voted for it. Okay, you feel like you won. Now he got 4 years to do what you asked him to do. What you gonna do in that 4 years in the first year if he don't come through on some shit?
Nah, I'm not talking about.
You gonna let him finish his job? Like I feel like I don't have to vote to be considered a citizen. Hey, you don't then you tax me. You take my money.
But, right, no, you're a
All the
citizen.
same.
That's not what I'm saying. You of course are a citizen, but I'm just saying it's not even about who won. It's about being a part of a group that they need to consider first. Like they're always going to consider seniors first because seniors always come out and vote. So they're going to make sure, regardless of if they vote for the person that wins or not, you got to address something to these people because,
because they are voter class.
right, that's all it's
Okay,
about. It's not
I
even
understand
about
that.
it's yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's not even about if you like the person, if you like their politics or not. The reason you cast the vote, because you can vote for anything, but you just want to be counted in the demographic that voted, because then they have
So
to address your class.
if I vote, what demographic do you think I will be voting from? Like you know me, we talk a lot. I would be voting like for blacks, right? Like for us in the
Yeah.
community, right?
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So that's automatic towards that group that's
Right,
already
but
there, that's
even
already represented.
you always can write in a vote and like should you can vote for yourself, but I'm not even talking about who wins, who's in office, or none of that. It's you making whoever wins, regardless of if you voted for them or not, you
Aware that
are
you
a person.
exist or your group exists.
Right, right, right. That's all it's about. That's all I what want people
But my
to go.
group, my group, you know what I'm saying? This is not
Now
for
we
people. This not for people of that are swayed and stuff by the media and stuff. You already know me, bro. I don't I don't involve myself with shit that don't got nothing to do with me. Like y'all asking me to pick him versus him, right? So I pick him. You know what I'm saying? We pick him collectively. Hey, we pick that guy. Then he do worse than him. Now what?
right. No, I'm not even talking
He
about.
didn't promise me nothing. He didn't
You talking
promise us
about Biden?
anything for. Yeah, he
I
didn't
think
promise
the
me anything. He
I
just
think
said
the
I'm black.
I think the fact
He,
that Biden is president is
like I'm the
great
black people's
test
hope.
of
What's up, baby?
it's a great test of white privilege. But you know he could do so. He can step down. He can give it to
So was
Kamala.
Trump.
Huh?
So was Trump.
Right, but not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not letting Biden off the hook. Like I'm not. I I'm not talking about Biden. Like that's I'm not even talking about Biden. I was just talking about the reason to vote. Like it don't got nothing to do with this election. It's just you want to be counted as the group in your group of people that you come out and vote. So I need to even pay attention to that. And that's why we haven't been paid attention a lot of times. That's why they discourage us. So like if anytime anytime your enemy clearly states what they want you to do and they clearly stated they don't want you to vote, but anytime somebody like that states an agenda, you should go against their agenda because if y'all
Not every time I play chess and I learn plenty of times where
you
I
giving them what they
know
want.
I play older men and they be like, oh, I wouldn't do that if I was you. You know what I'm saying? And this goes. I was just sitting here thinking about what you're saying to me. I don't have no excuse for voting. I'm not going to even try to represent some shit that I don't stand for. So
Right.
the Black Panther Party, you know what I'm saying? As you know, like some of the origins of it was more than just stand up against police brutality. It was they were trying. Bobby Seale says that his intention was to form a political class for us. You know what I'm saying? Not and a political party for us. You know what I'm saying? Not Democrat or Republican, because that's what it keep boiling down to every year. You
I'm
talking
not
about who
either.
get represented? It come down to the same stuff. I understand what you're saying, but it's
Right.
just like some some people don't some people don't move strategically like you either, and they just gonna vote for whoever they feel like is popular. Like everybody want to vote for the winner. Like, oh, I randomly lottery picked this winner guy right here. Like it make you feel a type of way. Like that's why some people did it. Even though it was a good thing, like get him out of office. He can't work, but then again, he could come back. He could try again.
You
You know
can
what I'm
try
saying?
again.
He could try
But
again.
most
Like
likely most likely he gonna have some type of charges coming out of this. That's why it's not really over. They might still drag it on, through the courts and all of this stuff. But
Charges for what now?
oh, the shit he did. Like he hasn't been acquitted of the charges that he was impeached for. They didn't take him to trial. Like them shit still pending. They broke the law.
I mean, he did just put a new justice in the Supreme Court.
But that he ain't going to the Supreme Court. That's what I'm saying. Like he got
I'm
tried.
saying though, but that's the highest court in the land for whatever he about to get charged for. He getting charged at the highest office of the land.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, he get to appeal it with the highest court in the land.
Mm-hmm. In order to take
This
the
this
case,
all these they contracts. You know that these their contracts.
right, but still, the Supreme Court, in order to take that case, they all gotta agree. It ain't just he of course has full, and he has three people on the bench that have uh
He stacked the deck.
similar political leanings, but they all still have to agree for this shit to pass. You know what I mean? Now I think it's 2/3 have to agree for the laws to pass, but to see the case, they gotta all agree. If they don't want to see it, they were like, I don't want to see this shit. So it's a lot. I mean, but like again, like I don't know what the fuck COVID recovery is going to look like. That's what I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody said shit about that. Nobody.
They don't care.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
we're gonna do this. Your vote counted. I'm like, this shit look like a movie when niggas be running for mayor and shit and governor.
but more people voted in this election than ever before in history.
You know why?
Why? Instagram.
No, they were tired. They like people were tired. Like I'm with everybody who voted for Biden to get Trump out of office. Because I don't think that a lot of Biden supporters was for him. They just was against Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta get him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like straight up. I feel like that. Like and I feel like that's a true thing. Like, why? Because if I really felt like it was a dire need for me to fucking vote, I would have fucking voted for Biden just to get Trump out of there. I didn't feel like it was a dire need for me personally to fucking vote. You know why? Because I'm out here fucking working essentially and I'm keeping shit running too. Like I've been doing something. One of the motherfuckers gonna do something. Somebody need to do something. It's somebody's job to do something next. I don't give a fuck who it is. Whoever y'all choose for the next four need to be held accountable. It ain't even about who you put in office. It's about holding a motherfucker accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like hold them accountable. When they wrong, they fucking wrong. It ain't no let them do shit. What y'all do? Y'all tired? Y'all got tired at George Floyd? Y'all started burning shit down. That's what I'm saying. Get straight to it. That's what they don't want. They don't want to be the president that get one term and during his last year, he got a fucked up ass virus that hit the fucking world. He didn't know how to handle it, and his people turned up on him and turned against him and kicked him the fuck out. Nobody want to be that guy. Trump ended up being that guy though. And he still don't give a fuck. There's still people that's gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be how the next election, who gonna go and get them votes, D?
I
Who
will
gonna
hope.
go
I
who gonna go
hopefully,
get them Trump votes?
hopefully we have some change that's good for everybody. Like real live. If there was somebody like Obama,
They
like
force people to change.
If Trump ran against Obama, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be close. Like so, it hopefully we have some people in the next coming years, like regardless of party, that step up, that are doing it for the country, doing what's best for the country as a whole.
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing I always talk about. I'm like, dog, the country isn't doing as good as the whole country can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my position and what I look at it as a unit. Is the whole unit operating at its peak efficiency? Hell no. We could be doing shit to make it better for everybody.
Our our poor class, I mean, kind of shitting on the rest of the world, but it's other countries that's really lit. That's free countries too.
Yeah, like like Rotterdam and all these Nordic countries, and like where you really have high education rates at young age. You really have very
Mhm.
low uh uh infant mortality rates. You really have longer lifespans. You really have higher quality life
Air,
with lower quality, yeah, higher quality living standards. You really
right?
have it. You know what I mean? Like you really are living longer. You're really going to the hospital less. You really have less cases of these um, um, chronic diseases. You know what I mean? So it's the country as a whole could be doing better, and somebody should be working towards that, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, seeing somebody that has these ideals and principles going forward. Because left or right, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get paid. You know what I mean? So
I think that every election for generations, people that said had this same conversation without a podcast to share it on, and said the same thing. Like, you know what? I hope the next guy do better. Cause like, look, I was hoping that, yeah, okay. I woke up one day, Trump was the president. I'm like, fuck. Well, I hope the bastard do get us out of deficit and get us getting to the money. You feel me? And one thing for sure, two things for certain, he did get niggas to the money. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
nah, we didn't have a deficit leaving Obama. We had a surplus.
nah, I'm saying like, as far as some shit happening, I feel like it wasn't no, bruh, it wasn't no cash being able to get access on the streets like it was when his nigga was just the president, bruh. You ain't had access to straight up cash, bro. You had access to a lot of benefits and shit, but nigga, it was cash. This nigga was just handing out bread, bro. He just gave everybody a check or two. Niggas giving out.
He
Niggas
had no
giving
choice, bro. I'm telling
exactly
you.
like he was giving a
I'm,
bag out.
but no, no, you know who gave the bag out? Fucking Canada gave the bag out. Canada gave every fucking citizen two
I ain't
$2,000
look though. I ain't Canadian.
every month, every fucking month that this shit is going on,
Look,
and still giving.
he
Ain't nobody.
stimulated the black market. He made sure all the scammers was eating. He
But you know what
stimulated
I'm
the black
saying? Like
market.
he ain't give it out. We are a richer country than Canada. We got more money than them. So if they can afford to do it, how come we can't afford to do it?
Canada's nice. They don't even be going to war with people.
I,
They
I'm
be
just saying.
cooling.
I'm just saying. Like, let's be real. They gave out one fucking payment, and if you made too much money, you ain't get that motherfucker.
No,
And
that's
if
factors. I ain't get mad.
and if it like it's like okay, it affects everybody. So I mean, like, yeah, they they give motherfuckers crumbs and tell motherfuckers to be happy, and motherfuckers is happy with the crumbs. I'm not
Not
happy
really.
with crumbs. I want the motherfucking whole cake.
You want the whole pie, huh?
I want the
Fuck.
whole motherfucking thing.
Not not
Like,
even a slice.
ah man, listen, man, they literally giving motherfucking crumbs. Like, run the numbers, do the math. They gave more money to private businesses and entities that are worth billions of dollars than they did to the regular citizens to stimulate the economy instead of giving the money to the people that needed to spend the money. Come on, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, the facts is what they are. Like, people saying shit, but they be talking to people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, watch the money. That's all you got to do is watch the money.
Follow the dough. I
So,
wonder who our next champion is that's going to emerge, man. That's what I'm like. I'm reluctant to see. I'm like, all right, he out of office. The next play is what now? Because he still got a few months to do him. So what y'all gonna do to stop this fucking 3-year old
what 3 year old?
Trump? This nigga's a fucking 3-year old child, bro. Like this nigga, you already know how he act. Like I'm just like, damn, this
I'm
nigga like,
chilling, man. Like I said, left or right, I'm trying to get paid. I don't give
yeah,
a fuck.
but people still need money out here. Like people still not working and shit. And then Kamala Harris, I found out she Asian American, she Indian, and she
She's,
black.
she's Indian about it.
South Asian, I think they said, or something. Some
Listen, man.
shit.
If I won, I'd be the first Native American. But I've been a black man my whole life. You know what I mean? But
You
I got
feel
this.
me?
They be like,
You
oh, you
you
the first Native American.
you gonna put on, huh?
I mean, yeah, I know we got descent, so it is what it is, though.
I hope she slapped this old nigga in his head. I hope that's why she did. Like, you know what? I hope she really like, you know what, Joe, you getting old. Sit your ass down. Let me run this motherfucker and do the right thing.
Shit. What's his
It's
name
probably
over
not gonna
there?
happen.
Bush. What's his name?
You
What was
said
vice president? Cheney.
Bush, Dick Cheney.
Cheney. Cheney
He
ran
ran the
Bush.
country.
Yeah.
Cheney was doing that motherfucker though, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be for the I don't be for them all the time. But hey man, Cheney was doing that motherfucker on some real life cowboy American shit. He was doing that motherfucker.
I mean, but Cheney, the one that say he don't break the law, he make the law.
Yeah,
I say, oh, I rocks with that. I need to,
yeah,
like, you can learn, man. You can learn from anywhere.
yeah. Niggas know what's going on. Fuck you talking about?
He's like, what you talk about? I don't break the law. I make the law.
Fuck you what? We can have this change tomorrow. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, and that's what they did.
Fuck you ready to have this change in the morning.
Real power moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I rocks with you. They got billions. Everybody knew it. Everybody know it. In companies that they own, they gave billions to them. Ain't nothing happened. Okay, I'm rocking.
Now for real.
I see the plays, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just
It's a
get it.
cold game, bruh. It's a cold fucking game. Hey man, rest in peace to King Von, man. He
Man, fuck.
little Slim was jive that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I
And they was
look,
that fucking drill scene was that's on his way back.
man. But listen, the same. This. Can we get out the year, please? Can we just get this shit over with? 2020, man.
But every year people be down though, like that's the thing. But like at this point, motherfuckers getting killed though.
I've I've watched. I was watching this YouTube video, and I watched it for a couple minutes, and it was rappers that got killed. It was like 35 more rappers that got killed in 2020. It was like part 7.
Damn.
I was like, and I looked at all of. I'm like, it's something like a couple hundred rappers got killed this year. Motherfuckers that got videos. I'm like, this is crazy.
But I was watching this video. They was talking about how black murder is a marketing strategy anyway. So you already know they capitalize off that shit. Like
Have you
he
ever
just dropped the album too.
have you ever seen the white media companies talk about rappers? Like I seen one talking about King Von, talking about how he got murdered with the like the movie voice for him. This rapper from Chicago got released from jail and this
Yeah,
year and did this, and now he was shot by this person. I'm like, damn, they don't even give a fuck. Like, with the like lighthearted, like it's all good shit, not even rest in peace type shit.
yeah, like he just got his ass smoked.
Yeah, like it's just a fucking
Like he was
a
fucking
comic
loafing.
book or something.
Yeah, like he was just this rapper was caught loafing today.
Yeah, just casually talking about it. No condolences given to the family, nothing. Like it's just anything.
I
Like
mean, you already know though.
it's
That's
just
because
crazy, man.
they don't value black life. That's why there's people out there still saying Black Lives Matter. Cause like anybody who feel like Black Lives Matter know that it don't mean the riots are done or the protests are done or the petitions are done. Like whatever you was doing, you got to keep going. Cause like that's the only way they're gonna keep listening to us. Obviously, they did what the fuck we wanted them to do, but we wasn't really given a choice. Cause I feel like, imagine if
Man,
COVID would have happened at a better time during the election, like earlier in the election, when you had still had Bernies in the race and people who could. I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody,
Ain't
I be feeling like they don't be
nobody,
sales, bro.
nobody even the thing that still trips me out. Nobody even campaigned about COVID. Nobody even
No,
talked about this shit. They talking about motherfucking tax. Yo, what's about right now? What's going on? Nobody even campaigned about this shit.
they're like, oh yeah, we ain't campaigning about people killing people or nothing. We gonna just say we need the police. Like we need the police.
This
We're
shit.
for government. We're for police.
Oh man,
Nah, bro, y'all for them killing us too. Like,
ain't nobody ain't told me nothing. So it's like, yeah, you gotta vote so you want to be counted. But yeah, I feel you. Ain't nobody said shit about what I care about.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's saying nothing about how like how we gonna get the kids back in school.
Ain't nobody said nothing.
Y'all had a better plan on how to fit people inside of a fucking football stadium than how to get the kids back in school.
Yeah. True.
Like real shit. And that may be a high thought, but like, hold on. A football stadium hold way more people than a school.
I want to know how much does the government pay per child to go to public school? Because if that money could be allocated to for a family to homeschool their kids and shit like that,
You
as
know they
long as
be
they
spoon. My mom is a teacher. They kind of spoon feed them the money type shit. Like here take some iPads. Here take some of this,
right,
take some of that.
but it's a budget that it's just like the jail. You get a per whatever per student per prisoner. You get a per uh uh occupant budget. You know what I'm saying, every year. Like it's all kinds of straight. Cause I'm like, if they gave me the with 30,000 $40,000 that they would go give to the child to go to school, you can get 3 or 4 kids together and pay that to one person, and they make a good living, and the kids will get the best education they ever got in their life.
Facts. Well, that's what some of the parents would make sure.
But you know what I'm saying? You can hire a fucking teacher. You
Yeah.
got $160,000. Pay a teacher appropriate wage.
Well,
You get
then that'll
five.
risk them causing damage to the that'll risk damage to the industry though, because then people will be able to privatize.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like I don't think about how to fucking keep the systems in place that's in place. I'm thinking about solutions that are actually
Now I'm
work.
saying that's
The
why
money is there,
that's the reason to your why. It's because it would give people options to privatize.
but
It's just like
the shit, as long as you got a standardized test, because I mean I'm getting it to the age I probably have kids in the next few years and shit. Like I don't want to put them in public school. I'm fearful every day about the teachers and things that I've encountered going through the public school system that have shown me the wrong way or held me back where I should have been pushed forward type of shit. You know what I mean?
right,
That denied me opportunities that I now know I should have had and should have been provided at the time, but they didn't give it to me because why? Because they ain't fucking feel like it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. But that's a question I want answered. Because if I go to town hall, that's the question I like. Cause and that'll be a way to support these families.
yeah.
Like how you got 3 kids in school. Wouldn't it be better you homeschool them 3 kids, get paid the money that you would have been getting paid to send them to school? You lift up the standing of the house all at the same time.
Right.
See, but I just thought about this literally off the top of my head, and it's the same money.
I don't know, man. They scamming. You already know they said people scamming, bro. I know we be sitting up here trying to fight these systems, but it's people feeding their families off of these systems that's going to die to keep them up.
Yeah, but that's my point. These systems ain't what's best for the country.
Nah, they never have been for real. I mean, maybe for a time being, but like long term, they only feed the people that they was meant to serve, and that's it.
I'm gonna try to figure that out though. I'm gonna try to
That's
figure out
the
how much the public school system get paid per child.
Bro, it's like all these years later, it's finally we the people.
They started doing what?
It's finally like we the people.
Yeah,
Like
but
people starting to realize that. I hope that this election help you realize your power collectively, but then individually, we need to, like you said, these demographics, we need to control them and really put on the people that we want there. Then you know what I'm saying,
right,
and make them popular and make them. You know what I'm saying? We got a culture that's different. Like we come from something that's different. We can push our people to social media. We can control what we like to see, what we see on our timelines and shit like that. Like I don't be seeing big Trump support shit on my timeline because that ain't shit that I'm into.
right.
Like so, whew,
Bless you.
thank you. Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, like we need. I think that we need to get back behind. We need to have first of all more people like us to step up. Like it ain't like fucking Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was at this together the whole time either. Like I don't want people to be fooled and be like, oh yeah, this the whole time it's just been them two versus them two. Hell no, y'all know it wasn't even that. They
Right.
wasn't even here in the beginning. Niggas was real live playing the sideline. I think what Joe Biden had one of his children had passed away and he was chilling. He said he was cooling. You know, he wasn't really gonna give it a run. Then next thing you know, the nigga in the race like shit almost over, he jumped in the race type shit. That's why I'm kind of looking at the situation like I don't want people to be okay and satisfied like, oh, this the person that's been for you the whole time. He was fighting Trump the entire time. He just decided somewhat through the race to start fighting him.
Right.
Just like he waited since he been in office since what 73. That he waited to 2020 to be like, hey, I'm fighting for black people. He never really even said that. Like that's the finesse game. He just said, "Come on, man. Black people, me, Joe, black man. Come on, Obama, black, 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 black stuff." And people
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, man." You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that ain't it, man. That's not it. I'm not satisfied. Only reason I'm a little somewhat satisfied because I have some hope in that sister. You feel what I'm saying? I got some hope that that sister is. I don't know that she believe in some higher source that's gonna make her be like, you know what, I gotta do the right thing. Cause you only get one shot. You can't tell with Trump. You only get one shot at this. I mean, I can't really say that because Bush got two.
I fuck with Bush compared to everybody that's in or Dick
Huh?
Cheney, I should say. I fuck with Bush more than everybody that's rocking now. Or Dick Cheney.
Yeah,
Cause he,
Dick Cheney was lit, man. I'm telling you, that nigga was probably the most lit VP ever. Cause by the whole time this nigga was in office, bro, he ain't had no shine for real, for real. I forgot this nigga. I forgot we even had a vice president. In fact, I thought Michelle Obama was the vice president.
yeah, a lot of people that
You feel me? Like no bullshit. Like not like I thought that. I knew he was the vice president. But like the way shit was looking, she was implementing programs and shit and healthy diets in the schools and shit like that and
Yeah.
all this. Like, nigga, what the fuck? That's your job, huh? How the fuck the first lady getting this shit
If
shit?
Michelle would have ran for president, she
She
would have
would have
won.
won by a landslide.
She would have won.
She would have had 400 electoral college votes. Fuck you talking about? Hey, and if you'd have asked me if I would have voted, dead ass, if she would have ran right after her husband, bro, I'd have voted. Dead
Yeah,
ass.
she would have
I'm
won.
like, oh yeah, yeah, she would have ran. I'd be like, oh yeah, you in there? Come on,
I
I'm
truly
voting.
believe that. I truly believe that still to this day. Like, but you know, you gotta have some aces up your
That would have
sleeve
been
or whatever.
That would have been 16 years of the Obamas, bro.
Hey, but I'm saying she still got
That would have
time.
did the country good.
So how it's supposed to go down is Biden do 2 terms, then Kamala follow and do 2 terms, then whoever her vice president is, like you might get a Kamala Michelle ticket or some shit, or Michelle, and then you keep it going. That's how it's supposed
They
to go,
need
but
it.
they normally flip
Yeah, they
flop.
supposed to finesse this, Joe. We black this bitch out. Make them
You gotta
listen.
do
Black
what you
this
gotta
bitch
do,
out.
man.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like the mob, though. Yeah, real life, black this bitch out.
I mean, only a black person can address certain issues with the
Congratulations for her making that history, though.
huh.
And I said congratulations though for her making their history. You know what I'm saying? Like making history for first for us in their system. I assume. You
Yeah,
know.
she goes in the textbooks.
And I'm actually just happy to see more that she's a woman doing it. I don't care that she's black. Like I'm more impressed. I'm like, yeah, like that's some little that's a little more of a visual sign of change than having Obama in office. You know what I'm saying? Like Obama was like, okay, but then it's like, damn, then we get a woman vice president. Oh yeah, what's next? A woman president? We shit. If somebody that's female is up to the job, I'm with that shit. You feel me? Like I'm with whoever is gonna come busting them guns for the people.
Yeah,
Like you gotta come charged up. Like it ain't no you can't come at me halfway and think you gonna get my vote. That ain't even about to be it. You know what I'm saying? Like you
right.
can't come halfway and think I'm about to go outside and on a cold day in November and come vote for your ass. Nah, you gotta make that shit worth it. I gotta really feel like this shit really count. You know what I'm saying? I'm really in this motherfucker paying attention. Like yes, check. I want this to be legal. Check. Oh yes, I do want this to be check. Other than that, it's like man, y'all ain't gonna do what I want anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
want to
do.
get to the point where I can propose laws, get to go up on the Congress on the Hill and propose a law. 'Cause I got some ideas for some shit that I want
I'm
to see
telling
them
you.
say no to. You know what I mean? Say no because it's common sense stuff. Like it should be whenever a law, if you were convicted for a crime and that law is no longer illegal, you get
You should be free from jail,
be free from jail.
and you should get them. You should get some money too.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah.
nah,
Only
they ain't
reason I
gonna
say
rock with
nah
that
because they broke the law while
at
it
the
was
time.
illegal.
Right.
But I
You
feel
broke the
like
law at the time.
when they do, in order to curb recidivism, I feel like that when they release inmates from prison, that they should give them a stimulus check. I feel like
Yeah.
that if because they get a lot of fucking money to house them,
Right.
and then not only do but that's privatized money, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But the government pay out this money.
No, that
You feel
I
me?
agree. That's what I'm saying. I
So
agree. You
so
could
they
give
should be
them.
able to be like, you know what, for you to be able to survive at least 18 months, here's a check for this. Now if you go out or give you
Yeah,
enough something, like maybe give you
that's a good idea.
a inmate credit score, like you just came home, but this credit score is good enough to secure this and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like me coming home was like a fight to figure shit out. And it was like, all right,
Right.
now I'm a grown up and I gotta figure out, okay, you know how to generate income. You get a job. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. That's always there. That's always been there. You know, labor, cool. Then it's like, all right, now I have to start learning about credit and and real estate and fucking taxes and all kind of shit. And it's like, okay, they don't put you in a position to go and do anything. Like even
Real
leaving
live.
college, I feel like after you finish college, then when you graduate, I feel like upon graduation, you should receive a check, or it should be like the military. Like the military get housed when you finish becoming a doctor, move out here, and we about to develop new hospitals. You know what I'm saying? In this rural area, here's a check to go and move out here and buy this house. And we're going to start developing this small town, and you get to start it. You're gonna be a head doctor here.
Well, see, this
Why the
is the
fuck?
thing. This is the thing. Like what you're talking about, stuff like that. The country has done this in the past. People forget that the country has given away land in the past for anybody who wants to claim it. The country has done all these different type of stimuluses and bonuses throughout the ages. We keep thinking that the
But it's been systemically rigged against us.
right, but that's what I'm saying. I just don't want it to to be like if we keep fighting for something that's just for us, it's gonna be more
Everybody
pressure.
end up everybody be benefiting when we fight. Once we fight a battle and win, everybody benefit. When these other small groups fight battles, they fight battles for themselves. Like no funny. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna stand on this. The LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ community, that junk,
See, okay.
they will stand like not like I won't say now, but at a point in time, those communities in these certain like different groups were just fighting. The women, these feminist groups was fighting for themselves, and it was like even to the point where black women had become feminists as if black masculinity wasn't something.
Said, you know what I mean? Like we ain't bad guys, you know, Howard.
Man, fuck Howard University when it
I
comes to
love
that
Howard.
shit.
I
Nah, when
love
it comes to that shit, I finish my sentence. When it comes to that shit, fuck y'all. All the educational tips, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't had a lit homecoming since like '09 though.
they shut this.
This is like '09, you feel
I
me?
was
You
there.
know?
I was there. If it was lit in '09, I was there.
Yeah, that was the first year I was able to hit the club and shit. I was
I
like
was running
18.
around. I was everywhere. They say my face. I was on the stage.
Telling you, I was out this motherfucker trying to party. I wanted vodka. Feed me vodka. Fuck you talking about? That's all I was drinking. Young as shit couldn't even drink for real. I want vodka.
What you drinking?
Oh,
Belvedere and
nigga, I was drinking
Grey
Pinnacle.
Goose.
I was drinking
This
Pinnacle
nigga
and
said
Goose.
Pinnacle. This
Fuck
nigga
you
said
thought.
Pinnacle.
I was drinking what I could afford. They Ghibli's, Fleshmans and shit. Bottom show vodka, nigga, with the Russian names and shit. You with me? You gotta say that shit with the all that when you said you hear me all accent. You can't even say that shit regular. They don't even know what you talking about. You gotta sound like that nigga from fucking Rocky 4. You hear me? Oh, Vladimir, can I please get some vodka? The fuck? That shit used to be strong, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I got drunk was on moonshine, though. That shit put me on my ass, bro. I don't know. I'm just trying to get back to a regular America, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I can deal with some covert racism right now. This up in the air shit ain't really for me because it's up in the air with protection. It's like it's like a nigga. It's like a nigga being able to hurt you and taunt you, but they got an invisible force field around them, so you can't get to them. Like I don't think they ever gonna abolish privilege though, bro. Like for real, like they need to abolish privilege, bro. But then how do you do that? How do
what
you
you
do that
mean?
without victimizing people?
What do you mean?
As a whole, how do you abolish privilege and without victimizing people? Like, all right, so now every time somebody call the police, do we come in a hurry? Or do we not we respond the same slow to everybody? Are they gonna speed it up or they gonna slow it down? You know what I'm saying? Like, because for the white folks, it's like a system that's working. Like, hey, I got a flat tire. Hey, can you send an officer out here to help me change this flat? And they're gonna come. But to a black person, it's like, well, you gotta call AAA. You know what I'm saying? Or if
I don't
somebody
think
just broke in my house,
I don't
they
think no
gonna get there
DC
fast
police
as shit.
gonna help nobody change the tide. White or
But
black.
I ain't thinking about DC. I'm thinking about this American period. But it should be
They be
police
like,
out here,
fuck out of here.
niggas paying them niggas though. Niggas paying these niggas. Like, what is your job? Like my shit is, what is your job? The fuck is your job? Protect and serve, nigga. Protect me when it's traffic and serve me by changing the tires so I get the fuck in the crib. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is their job for real? Like, they supposed to help make people feel safe. Like, when I see the police, I shouldn't feel like apprehensive. I should feel like, whew,
Right. I'm just saying,
It's safer
saying what
running this
is your
bitch.
job to anybody like that, you're not gonna get the best response.
No,
You
I'm
can't
not.
come
I'm
at
not saying
anybody
say it like that,
antagonist.
but I'm saying, what the fuck is your job? Like, nigga, it's your fucking job. Like, nigga, I don't come when I come to McDonald's or a restaurant and I see the nigga flipping burgers and shit, acting like he don't want to flip burgers. I'm like, bro, you on the grill. What's your fucking job? You know what I'm saying? Like I deal with niggas that work every day and we'll go out in the field and do certain shit and they get to complaining about it like that's not part of the job that we do. You know what I'm saying? Like this your fucking job. It's like being a fucking like I said, like being a boxer not expecting to get hit. Like nigga, that's what come with it. You gotta do your fucking job.
I get that. That's for sure. That's I was about to say, but how you saying it? That's just in life, and yeah, like you said, that's your job too. Cause at my job, the same thing, man. Motherfuckers don't want to work.
But most of the shit though, with people with the problem with this shit is though, it comes down to basic shit though. Like just basic characteristics like integrity, honesty, and the most important thing to leading any people is accountability. If you can't hold yourself, I will respect the shit out of a president. Man, if Trump went out the door on some man shit like, hey, you know what, y'all? I fucked up, you know? Like, real loud, I fucked up, man. I just, like, was doing me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all, like, got brazy out here. That COVID shit caught me by surprise. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. My bad, young. I respect that shit because it's about accountability at the end of the day. Like, not expecting the nigga can't change nothing that he did or did not do. Can't nobody change nothing that they did or did not do. So the president don't get elected to be God of the country. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden he held to a standard where he perfect. Like the nigga, all of them niggas been weird as shit. Like all of them niggas been weird as shit. So like with leadership and with any setting, any social setting, I think that people the least bit the least two things that people should have is integrity and accountability. Anything like other than that, it's going to come with it. If you have integrity, you're going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You got integrity, you're gonna be loyal. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have
Yeah,
integrity, and that willingness to hold yourself accountable means that comes actually is rooted in the integrity because now you hold the people around you accountable as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's how community is built. Like everybody gotta hold themselves accountable. Like I played my part. I felt like I played a big part in the misinformation in rap to where talking about females like yeah, shake that ass, da 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 da, drugs, da da. I don't feel like I should represent us or myself like that, so I don't rap like that, like straight up. So I feel like, and that's me being
yeah, shake
accountable
that
for my
ass,
actions.
drugs. That's a
You
hit
feel
right
me? Like,
there. Just like that. It's like shake that ass, drugs.
I'm at a
like,
motherfucking number one song on iTunes off the
like a
strip. You saying
motherfucker. You
some
all
geeking
fucking
ass
rap
shit.
caviar.
But I'm saying though, like that's what it like. I feel like the accountability and the integrity is what it's going to take, and what we should push into our leaders. Like they don't even be coming with campaign slogans that stand on some shit we stand on. Like what if a nigga really ran for president and his shit was really money, power, respect? Like if Trump shit wasn't make America great again and it was money, power, respect, would you think he still would have had the same votes? Yeah, and the shit was some fly shit.
Yeah,
They don't even
if a candidate came out with money, power, respect as their slogan, I'd go for them. If they like, we gonna give you money, we gonna give you more power and more respect. We give you more
yeah, that
control.
gotta be nigga
Like
slogan, bro. Come strong,
I'm
bro.
with that. I want
Money,
more
power,
control over
respect.
my
You hear
life,
me?
more control over the decisions I can make. That's why I voted to legalize the mushrooms because I don't want nobody. I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody locked up for anything. So if I can make anything so it's not punishable by law, until it's a whole different system of reform. Like I don't want nobody in prison.
Man, fuck that. They come with that money, power, respect. We in there.
Except for pedophiles.
I'm, I'm the money, power, respect. They getting my vote. Oh yeah, pedophiles gotta sit in jail.
That's the
And you
one
know what I
thing,
think?
man. I be like, what do you do with pedophiles? I'm like, I
But
don't
you
fucking
can't
know.
sit them niggas in jail, look, cause they already weird, right? So you sit
I
them
don't
in
fucking
jail, then
know,
they gonna be
bro. I
fucking
don't
each other.
know.
So that shit gonna be basically like a fucking haven for like men. They just gonna be like, oh, we can't get little boys anymore, so we're gonna just start humping each other. Like you gotta put them. I don't know, like
I just remember seeing. I think I talked about it. I seen this thing online with the woman had the disease, but she looked like a baby. And then
right.
once the dude found out that she was of age, but she still looked like a baby, he was like, "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so sexy." I was like, "Nigga, she looked like a baby."
Nah, for real though. She could be 30, but I'm like, sure, he's still a kid though. Like, I mean, but
You
then what she ain't supposed to have love though? I'm saying, like,
so
mankind, like, she
you were
grown
sexually
though.
attracted. She looked like
I
a
don't.
baby.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I'm a sexually attracted. I'm gonna also say like she is grown. Like it ain't her fault. She look like a baby. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
not
Like
saying it's her fault, but if you on TV talking about, oh, you attractive and you look like a baby,
right. Nah, he was for sure weird, of course. But I'm saying like I had to think about that. Like I didn't want to stand on no concrete shit. Like that's straight up weird, wild shit. Cause I'm thinking like, well, she is grown, so was she not supposed to get no love?
but she looked like a baby. I don't
Fuck,
know.
she got a little bit. So when she gotta go fuck babies, then that make her the weird one. She gonna be fucking babies.
Bro, but you can't all of a sudden start hitting on and you find out she of age. You think
Imagine seeing that little ass baby, that little ass lady at the daycare. Then she walking up and bringing you your little son. She to warm out. Fuck, that should go both ways. That fucking old ass little lady could be tricking people too. But he was a creep for sure. If he like, oh, you still looking sexy. I'm like, hold up, champion.
I'll find that clip. That's just
Nah,
crazy.
he said I'm gonna find that shit.
That's just crazy. You look like a baby.
I'm telling you. Hey, so hopefully for this next year, man, some good energy coming this way. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This next year, this next 4 years is my time to start picking who I want to vote for, who I want to run this bitch, and all that. Like I ain't about to make them make me choose. But this right now, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start voting on little shit, and we gonna hold Biden accountable. But if niggas ain't standing on shit and they keep getting away what they doing, I'm like, fuck it. It's a cowboy country. Y'all know what
But
time it
so
is. Shoot this bitch up.
I think the next stage, you know how the no mushrooms, no weed, these laws. I'm gonna try to find out how do we get these laws up for vote. You know what I mean? That way we can get these things on the ballot, and then we can have a vote for it, so we can start changing these laws. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
That's some good information I think people would need and could use. Because if it's like 25,000 signatures to change the law, all right, let's get the signing. You know what I mean? What do we need to do to get something on the ballot? I'm looking at it
That's what I'm saying. Cause then we can get. That's how we can get shit fixed at that jail quicker. Cause a
right.
lot
Yeah,
of people don't know what's going on.
right.
That city jail fucked up. No citizens of our city should be living like that. They be trashing people at DC jail. Come out that motherfucker, they be sick as shit, sickly as a motherfucker.
Ballot measures in DC. I'm gonna find this, but yeah, I'm
What
definitely
people
gonna have
gotta
that
sign a
information.
petition?
I'm gonna have this information. Um, um,
Next week on our
the next week.
next episode of Hippies and Pancakes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
This is episode 36.
38.
38. Oh, yeah, I did say that. This is a young boy episode. All right, man. This concludes episode 38 the young boy episode of Hippies and Pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all fellas as usual, man. Hopefully shit different for us in 2021. Hopefully everybody that's in the world right now can stay alive and to make it to see 2021. You know, everybody, good and bad. I hope everybody just be here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit that wicked right now. We don't need to lose nobody else. Everybody miss somebody. You feel me? Fuck it. But all right, y'all. It's been real.
We out.